Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubians. I got 10 minutes, so I want to make this quick as possible. I saw an article on transgendered issues on Yahoo, and it bothers me. It really does. I try to live like a female. I'm male to female. I'm going through a sex change pretty much, or have almost. I just have a lot of beef with this story. Now, let me tell you. It has to do with a fireman that died July 4th in Texas. He was married to a woman who used to be male. Now, the husband knew that the woman was born male and loved them and died and left them the insurance and everything else. Well, the firefighter's mom is suing because she is power hungry for money, and well, that is what I want to talk about today. It really irritates me. If the woman was honest, I'm ordained, I'm a reverend, and said, quote unquote, to her husband, I used to be male and didn't deceive, then the logical answer would be simple. The logical answer would be, I used to be male, hence the word, and I am male, therefore that answers with a few questions. I have a few spots here, as you can tell. I have an Adam's apple, probably, if you can't see it, but technically I live like a female. I'm always treated like a female everywhere I go. A couple places on the phones always call me sir until I rebuttal them or rebuke them, but otherwise the point is I read the Yahoo report, I read the comments, and a lot of these people are bigots. I'm sorry to say. I've done some stupid things in my entire life. That's correct. I've done things like pulled out my shotgun or my pistols, and I've said stuff like, if trannies want to deceive, then they should go plug themselves. I'm against deception. As ordained as I am, I study a lot of different holy religions. Right now I'm studying the Book of Mormon. Now, I'm not going into Mormonism, but the point is, as a religious person, I have a hat. It says Man of Faith. There it says God is good. In the back it says I love Jesus. Now, you're wondering why I made this video. The fireman knew that his wife, if everything panned out like the story said, the fireman knew that his wife used to be male. Therefore, if her birth certificate can be changed, and this is how I see it, quote unquote, for myself, being transgendered, then the logistics of it is, he married a woman, so technically she's entitled to the benefits. Now, a lot of people say to me I'm outspoken and I'm all the way in the clouds, and the transgendered people hate me because I speak from a different point of view. As Aaron would say, I speak Ritaism, or Arizism, my name. Being transgendered is hard. Male to females are hard. Female to males are hard. I've had a few female to males barbecue me. I deserved it. Mind you, I'm learning my lesson and I'm keeping my mouth shut on transgendered issues. Mostly I would sit back and say, well, this doesn't apply to me. She's deceived the guy. She doesn't deserve anything. But reading the article thoroughly, talking to Aaron, posting a link on my Facebook, I had to say the mother is up for a power grab. Now, if the mother can prove that the husband did not know that the woman used to be male and the husband did move out into his own apartment, like some are saying, and this whole story is based on that, then the woman doesn't deserve benefits. But the woman married, so technically the woman deserves benefits because she is legally female in the eyes of the courts. Therefore, birth certificate from another state, marry in, no problem. Now, for all these homophobic people out there that are bigots and racists that say, transsexualism is for gays that can't handle being gay and they want a sex change. Wrong. If you really understand the mentality of a male to female and female to male, their bodies are born, their soul's born in the wrong body, so they must have the sex change. It's considered a mental disorder. And you should look it up before you go and post comments saying that it's a holy Christian thing that God will barbecue them all like Sodom and Gomorrah. No. Woman went through hell having a sex change, went through hell going through with it, being persecuted, being judged, Lost family members, I bet. I mean, being persecuted by family, friends, church people, and the church for undergoing a sex change. Being persecuted by, if they did find someone, like the husband that she had, the family of the husband, persecuted from that. People these days are being persecuted. I get persecuted all the time. I get called sir on the phone. It irritates me, but I'm learning to curb it. You know, I've indulged into this. Right now I'm reading the Book of Mormon and learning about the Mormon ways just because I'd like to know. No, Mormonism ain't for me, but I'm not going to persecute them. Thing is, being transsexual, I get persecuted. Being with Aaron, I get persecuted. Mormons, for example, they're trying to persecute gays by saying anyone who's gay should be locked up in jail. They've paid money out of their own church. Why? To persecute gays and lesbians and transsexuals. Now, with 3 minutes, 57 seconds, I'll explain. Transsexuals, their souls are in the wrong body. They need the change because they have to. Logically, some people say hair removal is expensive. No kidding. Breast implants are expensive. No kidding. Plastic surgery's expensive. Yeah, but they say they undergo all this expense to change their body from male to female or female to male, and it's all cosmetic surgery, and they're still male. Yes, they are genetically by DNA test, but they could live their life as female. I live my life as female. Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me it's time for my breast exam, and I smile and say, okay, I'll do it next time. So, before you go and barbecue people, literally barbecue them, you gotta realize that, I need a new razor, by the way, so that's why I'm looking. But the bottom line is you people, the bigots out there, can turn around and say, oh, well, she doesn't deserve it. She deceived the man. The man moved out. How do you know this? Read the report. It said, he was living with her when he died. Birth certificate was female. She underwent a sex change. Now, transgenderism means someone who hasn't completed the sex change, but transgender also means 7 different types, as one doctor was telling me here in my town. However, transsexual means someone who's going through a sex change, taking hormones, getting breast implants, getting facial feminization surgery, or masculine facial surgery, phalloplasty, vaginoplasty, body recontouring, and any other surgeries they need to make themselves more themselves and fit their own body, which is male for the female to males, or male or female for the male to female. Of course, as you can see, I've been on hormones almost 14 years. I'm doing pretty damn good. So technically, before you go and barbecue people, I wanted to say in this video that woman deserves her benefits. Yeah, she married. Marriage certificate is legal. I'm married to a guy in there pretty much. We've been together almost 6 years. Man, still with me. 6 years. I drive him nuts at times, but still, 6 years. You can tell me to shut up. You can put whatever you want in my comment box, but the bottom line is that woman deserves her benefits. Now, mostly I could say she deceived, but from the report, she didn't. The ones that I do barbecue often, which people don't like, and I'm outspoken, is the ones that say they've had their sex change. They don't need to tell the man or woman that they're dating that they used to be the male or female. They had the sex change. They don't want to tell them that. They just want to live life as their true gender now, and they get rid of their pictures. The other day, my niece came over to visit. She saw my old pictures, and she said, "You're looking a lot better than you are in the past. In the past, you looked like a grungy, crotchety man that's, well, a man. But here, I'm a female." She addressed me as female. She says, I got the hips as a female. I got my body. Of course, I need to lose a little weight in the paunch, though, because I like food. But I'm not that overweight. Bottom line, before you go and barbecue her for being once a man, look at the whole picture. She had the sex change. She got married legally. Her legal marriage. As long as they had consummation and sex the night of their marriage, it's legal. Now for me, when I'm fully post-operative, damn, I will be making sure my marriage is legal. And I'll make sure life insurance policies are lined up properly, just like my husband will. So bottom line is, plain and simple, she is female. Deal with you bigots. Thank you and good night.